Hey babe, how are we? I have a really fun, fresh, exciting video for you guys. I haven't filmed one of these videos on YouTube before, but I've really been getting into it on my Instagram, my TikTok, all my other socials, all my other bits and bobs, and I've really thoroughly been enjoying it. So I was like, you know what, let's bring it to YouTube, let's bring it in a fun way. Well, at least I think it's fun. So as you would have seen from the title of this video, this is trying TikTok's favorite makeup products, and oh my god, I have absolutely loved what we've created. Very simple, but I have found some real gems in here, which I definitely think you will absolutely love as well. Some deliberations as well. Add that little bit of spice in there for you. But nonetheless, as I always say, grab yourself coffee, grab yourself a hot chocolate, a matcha, glass of wine, as you will. But yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, let's jump straight into this. For our first product, we're obviously going to go in with a primer, and I have picked this one up because I feel like I really struggled finding a TikTok viral primer. To find one in general, because I feel like loads of people just like kind of rave about a lot of things. Like I feel like we've found a good bunch of primers. Secondly, everything is so sold out. TikTok shop is growing, it's popping, everyone's loving it. But oh my god, everything is just sold out. Because I know that the Beauty Crop have like a really good avocado primer, but I could not get my hands on it. However, I did pick up the e.l.f. Putty Poreless primer. So this says just to apply a small amount. Now the really annoying thing is that I've got nails on, so I'm just gonna have to go like into this, but we're just gonna have to brave it. Okay, that's a really interesting texture. I really should have grabbed a mirror. That feels so nice going onto the skin. I can't explain. It's got a really nice like oh my god, I was about to say taxicity. That's not a word, but it's really tacky, so I know that my makeup is definitely going to cling to this well. And I would say, to be fair, skin's looking good. Okay, now before moving on to eyebrows, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to guess what I'm using for my eyebrows, because you should know. I feel like we should know. This is a product that it isn't new to me, so I can't say like, oh, I'm testing it out, but I can literally hand on my heart say that I love this product so much, and it would take something bloody out of this world to like top it. So what is it? The Pink Honey Super Hold Eyebrow Glue. I can't love this product enough. The packaging is so adorable. This is just like the original one. I'm pretty sure it's just honey glue. Comes in a little pot like that. You put your spoolie in there. Gonna quickly bring you in real close for this. Okay, wow, she's up close and personal. Going in with a brush, just gonna wet it and literally swirl it in here. It's actually so fun, and it doesn't have a really strong smell, but I don't know what it smells like. It's like, oh, it's just so good. I can't even explain. It's kind of like fruity, kind of not. Okay, so I like to like back comb it through, and because I don't have any makeup on, this just like, it makes it really easy just to kind of like scramble your eyebrow up, as opposed to like having loads of foundation on then not being able to do this. Feels like I can get the brush in there properly and just like coat all the hairs, and then it takes me literally a matter of seconds to properly like kind of laminate effect literally onto the eyebrow, and then I just kind of like play around with the hairs, get them into place how I'm feeling, how I'm wanting, and that is literally like completely down, and that will last me the whole day. That's the one thing about trying products out, is obviously I can't talk about where, but because I've tried this product and I love it so much, this will genuinely last you the whole day. And then we're going to continue to get this shape, bringing in the P. Louise bases. Now I know that this is a classic and she's been around for a while, and she might not be TikTok viral as such, but she's all over my TikTok feed. I feel like I'm fairly new to the makeup scene. I've really enjoyed it recently, like so much. Still learning all the kinks, but I'm just having so fun like playing around with it and being creative. Before we move on though, I did want to quickly show you this. I did also pick this up because we all love Mitchell. Mitchell is actually smashing at the moment. Like I have never seen someone's products go so viral for like such a long time. Just everything amazing. His packaging, the stuff that he's bringing out, the bundles that he's got going on TikTok, just like everything. So I did pick this up, and you know what? I picked it up for, I think it was 25 quid. And there are so many brushes in here, let alone the case is so cute. So it has 2 layers. You've got all of these lovely brushes here, and then you've also got a few on this side, and then some more space to put other ones of your choosing. But no, I did just have to pick up these brushes because again, I've heard so many amazing things about them, especially being on TikTok. I feel like there is not a bad word to say about this brand. So moving on, I'm just going to take this flat angular brush, put a bit of this on the back of my hand and carve out my eyebrows. This is something that I've only started recently doing, but I kid you not, for some reason it changes my whole makeup game. It looks like I look like I know what I'm doing. That's what it feels like to me. Just gonna go in just like so. Now that looks really messy, but I will then just bring this down into my eye, onto my eyelid as obviously the eyeshadow base. Filling my eyebrows in has become so much easier because I've now got this kind of like stencil that I can follow. Moving on to eyeshadow, I have seen this on TikTok so just like used, and after ordering it and having it come through my post and me talking about it on my Instagram, my TikTok, and just like everything, I can see why, and that is the Be Perfect nude palette, and it's beautiful. I just love how many shades are in here. You've got all the mattes, you've got the shimmers. It is just such a stunning palette, and genuinely I think it was at such a great price point. I can't remember exactly, but it was something in the 20s. Going in with another one of Mitchell's eyeshadow brushes, I'm just going to go in with bare necessity right here just to warm up the crease and just get a base going. I would say with this brush it blends beautifully. The hair bristles, whatever you want to call them, are genuinely really lovely, but I'm struggling to really blend this in, and I definitely think it's because I've got the wrong brush, but I can't find a specific like fluffy brush in this packet. Like my ride or die fluffy brush would be the Madison Morphe ones. These are just so like circular, so you can really fluff that out. So I'm just gonna go in with one of these and then just like fluff that out a bit more, just because with these I feel like I can go in a circular motion. With that, not so much. That might just be my skills, I don't know. Keeping it simple on the browns, the neutrals, we're gonna go for like a really simple eye and then maybe like a little cat flick, but just going in with cinnamon now just to kind of like warm it up, deepen it, all that kind of jazz. Now on a little stubby brush I'm gonna go in with a really dark brown just to like deepen the outer corners, just to get that like cat eye effect. I always feel like with smaller eye shape it always helps to kind of like lift the eye to make it just a little bit more dramatic. The one thing I love about eyeshadow is it can actually be so messy. Half the time you really don't have to be precise. All you need is a really good fluffy brush to just blend everything out, and a good bit of concealer just to give you that sharpness underneath. I'm just also swiping the excess like upwards out of the eye to give that nice shape. Taking a flat brush, I've also just gone back in with a little bit of P. Louise just to pop onto the inner corner, glide it out to the central, just to brighten this bit up again. I am going to be keeping this really fairly neutral today. No shimmers, no glitters. However, I have these new glitters, like pressed glitters, coming from With Love Cosmetics. You need to go and have a look at them. You need to go and have a look at them. Sell out so quickly, so if you are invested and you feel like I need to try that, definitely follow them on their socials just so you can kind of get notified when they are restocking. I'm so excited for those to come, so I definitely think I'll have to do some kind of like Christmas glam involving those, because like I just can't not. I can't not. I don't know if anyone's gonna like this kind of video. And then I am also just gonna go in and set that with Nothing Else, which is a very pale nude, just to kind of like set it down as you would a powder, and with the same fluffy brush that has excess, going in and fluffing this corner up again using a baby micro angling. I'm just gonna do a tiny little wing, tiny itty bitty little wing. So I've just gone in with the Tarte Man Eater mascara because I am a mascara before lashes kind of girly. You will never convince me otherwise. I just can't do it the other way. I can't. It's physically not in me. And I'm just going to pop on these lashes, which I actually haven't tried. They're not TikTok viral. I, again, struggle to find a TikTok viral lash. I'll hold my hands up to that and say I'm sorry. I always use Allure. I don't know why. I just love their stuff so much. And normally I just use the fluttery ones. However, I did find these fluttery intense ones, which I thought might be fun, considering we're playing around with stuff. I also feel as though a lash literally fixes everything. Just cover it all. Cover my sins, cover my mistakes, cover my regrets in lashes. We don't care what's going on in the eyelids, as long as I got my eyelashes on, it'll be Gucci. I always do have to cut these down. Again, you've heard me probably talk about my miniature eyelids several times now by this point, but I do have to cut them down so they're kind of like 3/4, otherwise my eye ceases to exist. Okay, I really do love these eyelashes. I feel like they add little drama, and I really do like when you have like a bit of a dramatic lash against a really just like a simple eyeshadow look. I can't tell you how excited I am to use this. Now, I feel like this actually might be the best time. To be fair, it's gone down. My skin has been like flaring up here. Now, this is meant to be like full coverage. I have seen so many rave reviews, so I can't imagine me not getting on with it. But can we also talk about the friggin' packaging? As if it came in this kind of like box. Why am I fascinated by the box? Tell me that. But this is the Be Perfect Chroma Cover Matte Foundation. Now, I do like more of a glowy foundation. However, I do have really oily skin, so sometimes that's something that like I like to add going through my makeup. But this is a weightless, full coverage matte finish foundation. It also has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E in, which we love a bit of skincare in a good foundation. I don't actually think I own many really full coverage foundations, so this is something exciting to try out. And of course, I had to go ahead and get a Coco Cosmetics by Chloe. That was a mouthful, marshmallow sponge, because again, we've heard all the rave reviews and we're here to test everything out. Also, I feel like I'm so late to like some of the parties on this, but I don't know why. I just like, you know, when TikTok Shop first came about, I was like, I don't trust that. It's a bit like, you know, when like Amazon used to be a bit sketch back in the day, or not Amazon, like eBay, like things like that, and you were just always a bit wary of it. So I'm gonna go and wet this, so we'll see how big it gets. Okay, so she's definitely doubled in size. I would say though, the one that I've actually been using, because I couldn't get my hands on this for so long, is this little bad boy, which you can see has been absolutely ditched. Is the Dose of Lashes, I think it's the Baddie blender, I want to say, and this probably gets to a very similar size. So I feel like you've got two very strong contenders here, but you know what, I think this one might be slightly softer. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna link this one below just as well, because I want you to try it and compare it. Very, very soft though. It's still marshmallow, and obviously these are really, really great for like covering big areas such as my big cheeks. Don't know where that came from. Anyhow, let's see how she performs. Face, sponge. Also, I haven't tried out this color match, so this is going to be very, very interesting. I literally just had to eyeball it online, which I always feel like is the worst thing. That looks really dark. I knew something was going to go wrong in this video. Like, I just knew it. I knew it was my first like makeup-y video. I just knew something was going to go wrong. So we're going to blend this out. Please bear in mind that I was trying to match like my tan color that I go when I wear fake tan, which I've got fake tan on right now, but this might be a little dark. If that's the case, we're gonna pack on the really bright concealer, but let's just test the coverage. I'm gonna bring you to this side of my face and I'm gonna zoom you in again, and then as we can see, I've got all of this going on. No, this isn't funny. How did I mess this shade up this badly? Okay, hold on, just give me 2 seconds to let me figure this out. I'll be right back. Okay, so I appreciate that this isn't my color, but I do actually think that we can save it now that it's fully blended out. But when this came out the bottle, I genuinely crapped myself. If anyone feels like they're this kind of shade, it's shade N5, please reach out to me on Instagram. I've barely touched it. If you think it's unhygienic, you think it's unhygienic, but I've used about 3 pumps of it, and if you are interested in trying it or wanting it, please just do DM me and I will send it right over if you think it's your complexion, because it definitely is not mine. However, all things colours aside, where are the spots? Where are they? And you know what, this actually has a really nice sheen to it, which I'm very confused by because it said matte. I don't think this is matte. Like, baby, if this is matte, then I'm a piece of cheese. Don't know where that one came from. I am genuinely impressed with the overall finish of the foundation. I just definitely think that I need to get it in my correct shade. Another thing though, I like this sponge. It's a good sponge. It gets the job done. I think I might prefer the Baddie blender. She's just softer. She feels so nice going onto the skin, and so does this, but like, I can't explain it. But if you've tried this one, please try this one. And like, just let me know your thoughts, because swiftly moving on, I'm just going to jump in with my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour More Than Concealer. I use this so much. It is an absolute ride or die. Very Shape Tape-esque. And if I'm honest, I feel like I should have seen more of this on TikTok. I don't know why I haven't. So people really do need to get to know that one. I just absolutely love how brightening this is. Like, it's stunning. I need to invest in a cute mirror, don't I? This shabby old palette ain't doing it. So I do apologize. The aesthetics. I am a broken record this evening. I'm so excited to try this. I'm just trying to currently get myself into it. We've got another Pink Honey product. I feel like they have definitely literally gone crazy on TikTok, and this is the face frosting. Again, this is one that I really struggled to get my hands on, and if I'm honest, we might be in a bit of a color situation, but again, we're just going to use less and build up if we need more. Okay, so I have got shade Toffee Truffle. Okay, that's not bad. I feel like we can work with that. I'm gonna take this on one of Mitchell's brushes. I was gonna take it on this dense one. I literally see people just like patting it in. Oh, I think I might love this already. Okay, a little product goes a long way. Now that that's blended in, okay, I love it. But yeah, I kind of went into the pan and I was like, yeah, let's go for it. No, rein yourself in. Less is more with this product, I tell you now. I always like to go in with my beauty blenders as well over like cream products, just to kind of like make sure that everything is very seamless. Just a little bit down the nose. Also getting on really well with this brush. A star from the brush. Okay, I did genuinely really enjoy that face frosting, so I will definitely be using this one again. I might pick it up in the slightly lighter shade. But let's continue. I feel like blush might bring this all together. Of course, for blush, I did have to pick up the blush, and I picked up in Strawberry Cream because this is the one that, again, I see everyone raving about. I've tried a few of these and I absolutely love them, so I'm really excited to try this baby pink shade. I've seen so many people do it, so I'm going to do it. They do like a little to get all the product out, so that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to go in with my little baby sponge. This one's just a Real Technique sponge, but it's genuinely just so good. I'm going to dab it on... No, I saw Millie Mac Makeup do this the other day. I friggin' love this girl. And I'm actually gonna go in with this Beauty Crop Glow Milk. I didn't see her do this combination, but I saw her put her highlighter into her blush, and I just have to do it. That's stunning. This is in the shade, it doesn't say shade, babe. Where's your shade? It just says Glow Milk Liquid Highlight. I'll try and find the shade to that because I definitely think there is one. Okay, now I'm going to take my sponge and just kind of like mix that all together. Okay, I don't know whether it's because the way I'm applying it, and this is quite like a light baby pink, that it isn't super coming up on my face. So I am just going to directly put a few splotches on my face. There we go. This is genuinely such a pretty baby pink shade though. I feel like this is really complementing the eye makeup as well, just because it's so subtle. I say subtle, it's just like a really lovely shade. Just adds that like little flush so that you're not just completely... I'm just gonna pop a little bit on my nose because it's a habit I've never been able to get out of. Okay, thoroughly enjoyed that process. I feel so snazzy. I feel fancy. I'm like, I'm on trend. I'm a trendy girl. Really not. I live under a little rock, I swear to God. Going in next, I have another like TikTok tool that kind of went viral, and that is the Trigwell Cosmetics Powder Puff. Tell me why I didn't buy these sooner. I did get the mini ones purely because I just felt like that would fit better into my face, and I was so happy that I did get these ones. I'm not gonna lie, I got too excited when these came, and I have already delved into them, and safe to say I'm absolutely in love. So I'm just going in with the Huda Beauty Pound Cake Powder. This, honestly, we're just gonna take a moment of silence. Who let that be a thing? It's some kind of witchery. So bloody good, but equally this powder, it's a real good one. Really quickly, I am now just going to go in with my powder bronzer and blusher just to kind of set that all down. I use the Instant Vacay Misguided. These are just my classics, my kind of like ride or dies, just to bring all of this back up to life. For blush, I feel like this is the most similar one I could find, just on the lighter side. It's kind of like an ombre little brush from Lottie, but I absolutely love this so much. Going in with my favorite lip combo today, and that is the Line and Loud NYX lip liners. Get rid of those crusty dusty foundation lips. Okay, now that we are all lined up, I'm going with the Doll Beauty lipstick in the shade FOMO, just in the center, and then blending. I don't know whether to keep it matte or gloss. Okay, so this is what it would look like if it was obviously matte, and we are going to add a gloss. Just like a little bit. This is the Kiko 3D Hydra lip gloss, and I love this, but it's a very pale, so it's not going to like disturb too much of the color that we've got going on here. Okay, I quickly went ahead off camera just to comb my hair because it was looking a bit... But anyways, this is the final makeup product. I am really happy with the result. We had a few dramas, we had a few queries, a few concerns about shade matters, but I feel like we beat around that bush, and I feel like we did good. So yeah, I definitely have a few new favorites in here, and you know what, this frosting, I think the shade is actually really quite pretty. I think I'm gonna get a few more shades in the blush. I absolutely love the formula of this so much, but I would say I enjoy just a little bit of a stronger blush because I love it so much. But this is such a great one. I think even for like an everyday, just really subtle. And the foundation, we had a scare there, and I still don't think the colour match is completely right. So like I was saying earlier, please feel free to direct message me and I will pop this straight over in the post. But you know what, it did do the job in terms of a full coverage look, and we covered those little blemishes that I did have down here. So thoroughly impressed with the overall finish of this. Anyhow, do let me know if you've tried any of these products or any products that you're now going to go and try. But thank you so much for watching. If you have watched this far, let me know if I should do any other videos like this. I feel like running up to Christmas glam is like my absolute favorite, just like all the sparkles, everything. So please let me know if you do want to see that, and if so, please comment video ideas down in the comment box below. Leave it a like, hit subscribe if you're feeling fancy, and yeah, thank you so much if you've watched this far. Love you lots. See you later, sweetie.